David, first of all, going back to Newcastle, good memories of the last game of last season, I would imagine.
Yeah, it was. Thank you. It was a great win for us considering Newcastle. I think we're trying to qualify for Champions League, and did on the end day, uh, from their point of view. But yeah, always good to try and back it up if we can.
It feels like another key moment in your season, though, with Newcastle just a point behind you. So again, you're fighting for league position this weekend.
Yeah, but I think the Premier League's like that anyway. I think that there's a lot of teams, and one result can send you up a bit or send you down a bit depending on how it goes.
With Newcastle, though, does it in some ways show the difficulty of maintaining league form with European competition as well? The challenge that you hope will be facing you in the not too distant future.
Well, I think Newcastle have done a remarkable. They're the last 16 in the Champions League. The level of the games you have to play and the teams that have to play in the group stages to be in that position. So great credit to them. And but yeah, it can have an effect on your sort of Premier League games, your bread and butter, really. Much like I'd seen it in the Europa League and in the Conference League as well.
As a fellow manager as well, how do you put into context the job that Eddie's done up there?
I think he's done a brilliant job. I think everybody knows that. I think he's given Newcastle success. He's won a trophy with them. He's getting them in European football, which I'm sure all the Geordies are happy to be watching.
For yourself, David, at the minute, obviously you want your best players on the pitch at any given time. But when a player is natural in a position and left out for someone who isn't natural in that position, how much of that is a wake up call to your hope for them to raise their levels?
I don't quite understand your question, but you can ask me again.
Say, obviously with Jared playing left back, for instance, or Harrison playing out down the left hand side, there are players who can come in who are natural in that position. If those players are being left out, are you asking for them? Look, your levels need to be that much higher.
No, not really. I think it's the first time we've probably had enough players to rotate and try things. Jared Branthwaite's as comfortable at left back as he is at centre back. I think I mentioned on TV the other day, quite often when you're a young midfield player, central midfield player, you find your way into the first team, probably playing off the sides. I think Mikel Arteta, when he came here, probably had to do the same thing. And I mentioned, when you're a young centre back, quite often you find your way getting into the team, starting at full back because that's where you are. That's where you're put because you're probably not physically and all the levels ready to do it in the big positions. So as part of it, Harrison's great development for him, getting plenty of games.